when I was younger and less self-controlled. I used to complain that sometimes it seemed as if the only response looked for in a Reformed sermon was, "Wow, I never knew that Hebrew word meant that." But that's not good preaching. That's not the standard that we want to hold up. Kraft goes on to complain, we sing hymns so chock full of rational content and information that they are unmemorizable. That's really curious. It seems to me the one thing that can be said for hymns is that they've been well memorized over the years. But that's his complaint. Too chock full of rational content and information. So what's the solution, as Kraft sees it? What's the real purpose of the new music? He says, let's stop being enslaved to the present rationalistic, intellect-centered approach to church that characterizes much of evangelicalism. Let's get above the mind and just experience God. Well, it's a religious point of view, but not a Christian one. It's a Hindu one. Go read E.M. Forster's novel, Passage to India, and his description of Hindu worship there. What's at the center of it? The escape from time and reason and mind to experience for a moment the eternal, the transcending of self and individuality, to be in the one. Well, there is a mystical tradition in Christianity, something like that, but it's really not Christianity at all. It's a desire to escape from being a creature. It's a desire to escape from being a creature given certain faculties and qualities by God, one of which is our mind. And so this is really a very dangerous movement. It's in its purpose a movement in a pantheistic direction. That's not what probably most people who advocate it intend. It's probably not what most people who advocate it have ever thought about. But it seems to me it is the underlying reality of what drives this. And so in a sense, music has become a new sacrament. It's the way that God ministers grace to us. It's in the experience, the ecstasy of music, or the catharsis of music, that somehow we experience grace, we think. And if we've been in 20 minutes of singing with our eyes closed, we may feel exalted, we may feel wonderful, we may feel that we're close to God, but I'm haunted by the elevation of animal feelings from genuine religious affections. And that's an extremely, extremely significant issue. It is easy to manipulate emotions so that people think they've had a profound experience. And if it takes place in the context of religious language, they'll think it's a profound religious experience. But is it? Or is it only emotional manipulation? Again, not that most people are intending to manipulate, but that seems to be the effect